Okay, so let's discuss how we're going to connect to our conference, our weekly conference, and we're going to use the Zoom program. And one way you guys can connect to this, I think we're going to walk through the step. Now, I'm not overly familiar with Zoom yet, so hopefully this is all going to work out. But here's what I think we can do. So you open up your Virginia Western site in a browser, and then you want to log in. Oops, don't want to go to Canvas. You want to log in and scroll down to Zoom and click the Zoom button. Then at this point, you're just going to want to click Join. And this is what should come up. It doesn't always work this easy, I guess, I'm told. But this is what should come up. Meeting ID or personal link. And what's going to happen is I will send you an email before, like 15 minutes before the conference. And you can then click on that email, and here's what it might look like. So this is a message I'm composing. Now this is not going to be the same number, but what you're going to do is you're going to copy the meeting ID here, and then come back here and paste it into here, and then you click Join. So that's what, and then you should join. Then you should join in the meeting. Now the sorts of things you're going to need to have set up here is you're going to have a headphone, some way to communicate. I guess a headphone and a microphone is probably your best bet, hooked into your computer. You can probably do this via your cell phone or iPad or something like that. But let's see here now. So if I go back, and on my side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to host a meeting. So let me open up a meeting here and show you what it looks like. And I'll open up Zoom. Now this is the Zoom program that opens up, and I will say join with audio. Now you should probably test your microphone and headphones before you join. Go back and look at that screen. There's a button you can press and test. Now going back a step, this is, and yeah, I can select it. This is Zoom opened up. It's nice and Spartan looking. And if this opens for you, you can click the join button here. But for me, I'm just going to go return to meeting. Okay, so this is what the meeting will look like. Our meeting, and I don't think your screen is going to necessarily have all of this information on it. And what I'll do is I'll have manage participants. I'll probably open up here. And as you join, you can see I'm here, and I can do things like mute you, or there's more stuff. Add a picture profile, cancel. So I can mute you. Looks like that's what I can do. You can add and join this meeting. And what I'll probably do is just take attendance, and we'll assign some credit to people who show up for this. If you can't make it to the meeting, send me an email either the day before or the day of the meeting. If you send it earlier than that, I'm liable to forget that you sent it, and will end up counting you absent. But if you're working, that's perfectly fine. If you're working and you can't make the meeting, that's perfectly fine. I don't know. I might record them, but I don't think that's even necessary. We can discuss. The other thing about this Zoom thing is we can use it for personal interactions if we need to throughout the semester. And what we'll just do is we'll just discuss as much as I know about the events that are current in our situation. As far as I can tell, we're probably going to be doing this until the end of the semester. But there's some important information to pass on concerning how grades are going to change. And just to give a little bit of a foreshadowing of that, I think it's going to be something revolving around pass-fails with optional grades as the grading system we're going to use. So that's pretty much all there is to it. When you're done, there's a button down here, End Meeting. If I click End Meeting, it's going to ask me if I want to end the meeting for all or just leave the meeting. I think you're going to have a button that says Leave the Meeting, so you can leave the meeting that way. Be conscious of the fact that everybody's mic might be on initially, and anytime you're doing an online conference like this, many of you might have had experience already. Only one person really can talk at a time, so you have to be patient. And I will be able to share portions of my screen, so I can pull up a drawing board, and we can actually work example problems in this format too. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have to say. There's not a lot to say. If you have questions, please feel free to email me. If you think there's things I need to add to show you what to do in videos, I can certainly make more videos. That's not a problem. But otherwise, I'm going to end this right now.